Ma'asalama and welcome to
Yo, that caught me off guard.
Married above the knee. That means you're looking for another. For
No
real.
way. Sinanggoso ta. AKA the better half of Raya 2034.
They're sending like
Putu mayam. But our ancestors are so smart.
yeah. And welcome back to Tabby Talks with
Amisha.
and Asad.
And in this episode, we'll be diving into predicting, giving our unsolicited opinions on Raya.
2024.
Yes.
We'll talk about everything: menswear, women's wear, accessories. What jewelry, what bags, what shoes, and brands that are in the now.
Yeah, for the year.
Grab your snack. Actually, don't grab your snack because as of recording, it's actually already Ramadan. So
yes.
if you're
Ramadan
fasting,
Kareem to all our
Ramadan
brothers
Kareem.
and sisters.
Yeah, grab something. Slime, a fidget spinner. I don't know.
Raya is always known to be the Muslim Met Gala every year. Every morning of the first day, I know everybody is seated on Instagram to see what everybody's wearing.
Honestly, so true.
And there's always like a time frame, right? Like
Yeah.
a time window between after Solat Raya to before Maghrib.
Yeah, like that's like the perfect time for you to post your OOTD for Raya.
And I will go through every single person that has posted.
Honestly, yeah. And they will like judge like, oh, they're wearing this color, the family's this wearing color,
It's harmless, but it's like so fun.
It's fun. You can see how like chronically online we are by this point.
When I can immediately tell where they bought it from.
Yeah.
Or like it's like a brand I like, and I'm like, oh my god, she bought like
Like,
blah,
oh.
blah blah blah.
That person slayed because it's the same brand that I'm wearing with.
Yeah, betul.
I was like, oh, that color? Yeah, 8.
I love Raya morning. How are you doing Raya, Cha? What's your morning Raya routine like?
Okay, my morning Raya routine is I wake up. Okay, this is the day where I know I don't have to wake up for sahur, so I wake up like at 6 plus 2.
Lambat
So
sikit.
subuh.
Yeah,
And I go back to sleep actually.
right.
Because like I'm going back to my routine of sleeping after subuh, which is bad. I
Which is
know.
bad.
I know.
Pagi tadi.
I read the Quran a bit. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Then I did my assignments, so
Oh.
yeah.
Deserve.
But I would usually just sleep, and then my dad would like wake me up like, Asad, wake up, we got to go to the mosque now. I was like, what? And then that's where I rush everything and I go to mosque.
Do you get ready before Solat Raya or after Solat Raya baru you siap?
I get half ready.
Right.
So
Okay,
I wear my baju,
Mandi dulu,
but I shower, wear my clothes, and then
halfway.
I go mosque, and then afterwards I go back. Then I wear the perfume. No, I spray perfume before. No, then I wear the sunpaint, the songkok, everything when I get back.
That brings us to our first section, the menswear of Raya.
Yep. And for menswear, traditionally, majority of the time, men typically wear one type of clothing, which is the baju Melayu, which I've just mentioned. It consists of 4 parts.
Yeah.
So
4
there
parts.
is a top part, which I'm currently also wearing, a baju Melayu, and then there's the pants, and then there is also the sampin, and the sampin is usually a songkok pattern, which is like kind of a kilt, also sarung.
Yes.
And there's like the length of the sarung also indicates your status being single.
Like bachelor status.
Yeah, ears.
I never knew that was real. Like,
That's real.
so macam kalau panjang, lagi panjang apa maksudnya?
So if it's below the knee, that means you're married. But if you're single, it's above the knee.
Bujang.
But if you're married above the knee, that means you're looking for another. For real.
No way.
For real.
That's such a bold thing to present yourself as during Raya.
I know, right? Crazy.
That's crazy. Or maybe they just want to feel young.
Gotta reliving the titties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then finally, they have a headpiece, which is a songkok, which is the black headpiece usually worn. Yeah. And of course, we have to talk about the brand that has taken over Malaysia by a storm. Or should I say by...
The moon and the stars.
Yeah, Bulan Bintang.
Yeah.
And honestly, Bulan Bintang has been the fashion Raya mogul for, I think, 2 years, this year and
Yeah.
last year.
A very young brand that macam accelerated their
Yeah.
status very quickly.
And I think what really catapulted their success and popularity was their 2023 Malam Bulan Bintang show, which was done at KL Tower, right? Yeah,
I
near
remember.
KL Tower. And then they had a drone show, they had a fashion show. And of course, 2024 punya fashion show, which is their campaign, is called Terpaling Raya campaign.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's
there's like 4 R's in Terpaling. Like Terrrr Paling Raya campaign.
Paling raya.
In this fashion show, they expanded actually. So last year it was mostly focused on the Cekak Musang Baju Melayu.
Yes.
And the Cekak Musang is a collared Baju Melayu. What I'm wearing is a Teluk Belanga, which actually this is actually Uniqlo.
I was gonna ask, is this Uniqlo?
Yeah, it's actually Uniqlo.
Wow, lawa.
Actually, I've been wearing Uniqlo for Raya for about since 17, 18 like that.
Are you gonna continue?
Sadly, okay, sidetrack a bit, okay? Yesterday, I went to Uniqlo, right? Just to
Yeah.
check out the Raya collection.
Yeah.
And every year, usually, what Uniqlo does is that they change the fabric, or they change the pattern a bit, or they give new colors.
Yeah.
But sadly, this year, because I liked this collar more than the colored one, the sun collar. And this one, this year they only had black, white, and the same color of this.
Oh.
And the material was actually the same. Like, I wore this and I went to Uniqlo and I tried both on. It's the same.
Oh.
Yeah, but only for the collar they have new colors, which is in pink, which I already have pink with no collar, and then they have like this like greenish blue, which I don't think really suits my skin tone.
Yeah, I like this color on you.
Yeah. So I decided that maybe this year, it's not me Uniqlo anymore.
Oh, stay tuned to what he's wearing on the first day of Raya, of course. I get first intel, obviously.
True, honestly true. Okay, back to Bulan Bintang.
Kejap.
Oh, jap.
What color are you wearing?
This is a Teluk Belanga.
Oh,
Teluk Belanga is a no collar.
Oh, faham?
Usually a Teluk Belanga, the pattern, this color pattern is usually worn by Johorians. Hidup Johor JDT.
Yeah.
And usually how they would wear their baju Melayu is they would wear, usually the sampin is tucked in, the baju is tucked in over the sampin, right?
Yeah.
But Johorians, they wear the baju over
Over.
the sampin, and they wear with black pants.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how the royal Johor family wears it too.
Oh, I see.
So back to Bulan Bintang. In this campaign, they've expanded to also women's wear, and they have 40 ready-to-wear designs and 70 different colors.
Wow.
Like-
What? 70 colors?
That's like every single color of the spectrum right there.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Like even for green, there's like 20 plus green. Like every single green you
Wow.
can imagine of. From like, and there's like blue, cerulean blue, lapis blue.
You're so brilliant. Sempat.
We have to reference our
Mother.
yeah. The
Ni yang ada entry shot tu semua tu ke?
betul. And then like in the fashion show, there was also performance by Aina Abdul
Wow.
and also Mazdo. Like all the like top names in Malaysia.
I see.
Yeah. And what I love about this show is that it's very inclusive. They had plus size models, they had children, they had elderly, and then of course we have the ambassadors for this year. And ambassadors that are included for 2024 is Remy Ishak. He's representing the Teluk Belanga baju.
Wow.
We've got Mirul Aiman.
Okay.
And then there's also Nadine Nassar,
Yeah.
which is also an actor. Elizabeth Tan, a singer. Jojo, the boxer, Juan Ghazali.
Yang 17 years old tu.
Yep. Yeah, him.
Wow.
He's also. And then in the ad campaign, he is wearing like a bright red, like that, like shocking red, like
Wow.
my polo red.
Sesuai. Oh.
Yeah.
Polo red.
My polo red. And then also Shaizi Sam, the actor. Yeah.
Love him.
You know, one thing that really intrigued me was this one model. She was so pretty. Her name is Hikmah Al Hassan, and her IG name is What the He.
Oh. Nak tengok. Ramadan tiba.
And she's so pretty, and she's like half Guinean and Malay.
Oh, faham?
So like her beauty is outstanding. Yeah, for the Better Together August 2023.
I see.
Yeah. So
Wow, that is a gorgeous
she's a
woman.
model that I'm looking eye out on. Yeah. Going on to the colors that are
In season. Okay, here's the thing.
the trending color is brick orange. But just kita pause jap. If I recall back right to episode 3,
Episode 3.
yeah, somebody predicted that this year gonna be cold merah red, which is technically
A very similar
Colour.
hue. In the same family.
of brick orange.
Yes.
Like
You ate that.
like okay, Oracle.
Okay, Oracle.
Okay, Anna
You're
Wintour.
in his Oracle era.
Okay, Pantone. Like Raya Color of the Year. The thing is, the founder of Bulan Bintang even said it himself, like, this year the color is brick orange.
Oh, I love that.
He even said, like, I know that my competitors will even try to copy this color,
Wow.
but Bulan Bintang will do it the best. Like, he said that on the stage,
Okay, confident
which
king.
is crazy.
You do.
And Bulan Bintang usually it's a slim fit design, which
Yeah.
doesn't have the pesa and the KK,
Yeah.
which personally, I think we've discussed this on episode 4.
Yeah.
3. 3.
3.
No, the Brunei wedding.
3.
Yeah, episode 3, the Brunei wedding also, that I said that I need the pesa and KK.
Betul.
That is my essentials for baju Melayu.
Tahun ni.
Yeah, but they actually do have pesa this year. They have
Oh.
actually 3 types of baju Melayu. They have the slim fit, which doesn't have the pesa.
Right.
They have the tailor fit, which has the adjustable pesa. So
Right.
there's like a zip, like on the side.
Mhm.
Actually, it's a podcast. Nobody's
Yeah.
gonna see. Okay, for YouTube
On the
viewers,
side.
on the side, your torso here. There's like a zip that you can open for comfortability,
Right.
and that's more like relaxed fit.
Mhm.
And then they also have the teruk pula, the lok belanga, which is the non-collared one.
Yeah.
And most of the baju Melayu material is viscose pantera.
Wow.
So it's like
Fancy.
you know how viscose is very shiny,
Yeah.
but it's like cooling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like that. But it's a poly blend between viscose and other
Oh,
stuff.
Okay. Panas tak? Have you worn viscose pantera before?
I've actually went to Bulan Bintang the other day. Actually, it's not panas.
Yeah, it doesn't seem panas.
But the only problem with me and viscose or that type of material, that shiny material,
Him and viscose go way back.
is that I'm not really a fan, because you know how on Raya you go to, we visit our families, our friends, right? And then you sweat.
Yeah.
So when like there's like sweat stains or like something spilled on
Boleh
your
nampak.
baju, it really stains it.
Oh.
Like you can see from far away, like because it's shiny and it becomes dark and
Right.
matte.
Faham?
So like that's the only part where I don't like about shiny material, shiny fabric like that.
True. But then I thought for satin, if you spill something on satin or if you sweat stain, memang nampak for a bit, but then it dries really quickly. Is it the same with viscose?
Viscose, I think, because it's a little bit thicker. That's why, like, I think it stays a bit longer.
It retains
yeah.
water lama lagi.
Yeah, true. That's why, for me, I prefer like something more matted, like not like matted as in like velvet, like linen,
I love
cotton,
linen.
and stuff like that. So like, it looks nicer. Yeah.
Okay.
But most of the time, people who wear baju Melayu, they like viscose because there's like the luxurious
Yeah.
feel to it. Yeah.
Faham. I think I can envision. Senang gosok tak? Oh. Sensitive topic.
Senang.
Okay.
Shout out to my sister and my mum for gosoking my baju.
Yeah.
Especially my sister for gosoking every baju.
Aku dah agak dah.
Dude, don't have to clock me out like that, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna say something completely opposite.
The past decade, more and more men have been not wearing baju Melayu.
Yeah.
Me included. I've worn kutas, I've worn jubah, I've worn... Actually, that's it. I've worn jubah and kutas, and I think men are also trying out new things to wear. And I think one of the reasons is that the cutting of it, is very relaxed.
Comfortable.
It's not as hot compared to wearing baju Melayu, because baju Melayu material tends to be very panas time to
Betul.
time.
Yeah.
And then you got the sampin. For me personally, I can wear sampin whole day.
Wow,
Yeah.
respect. I know like so many people who can't last like half a day with something.
Yeah, some people...
By 12 dah, it's out. It's
no,
over.
by the end of the Raya picture,
Dah.
it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I understand like, you're carrying a child, baby in your arms, there's something everywhere, yeah.
True.
But it's fine,
Yeah.
But I guess people do seek the comfortability and I guess other options for Raya. Which I think I find it very nice, yeah.
Betul. However, me personally, as a single woman with acquired taste, nothing beats the baju Melayu effect. I used to be in boarding school, and masa makan kat dining hall, you kena pakai baju kurung and baju Melayu. And my god, I feel like there was a baju Melayu fishing going around. Like macam, take the baju Melayu away from the guy and he's nothing. You're nothing without that green satin on your skin. I'm just saying. The effect is crazy. Instant handsome. Now we're gonna get into the women's wear, aka the better half of Raya 2024. Let me clarify. I think I'm very relaxed about Raya, but I'm always excited to figure out what I'm gonna wear. But at the same time, there have been years where I bought the baju like the day before Raya. Macam the last day of puasa tu, pergi pasar Seloka, beli, settle.
Mi bangunan PKNS bang ni.
Besar gila kan? Besar gila PKNS tu.
Yeah, especially behind the PKNS building, there's like that tent area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole baju raya kampung behind there. Yeah.
As of recent, me and my sister, we try to macam come up with our own designs, and it's been fun. So hopefully we get to do that again this year. A brand that has reinvented themselves while seamlessly tying into the brand that I used to adore back in high school is Alia Basamam. The theme for one of the collections, okay, that's like dia ada buat two collections.
Okay.
Satu tu it's like I think Regal, where each piece like thousands. Is that Regal or like Lux? And then another collection called Alia B Cinema 2024 is the more affordable for retail and for Zalora.
But is it like under the same brand or?
Yes, so Alia B has Alia B and Alia B has Alia Basamam. So Alia Basamam is the more regal version of their brand.
Okay, so it's like please and
Isimiyake.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. These are shot by Azim Mahayuddin. Lawa gila.
Ooh.
Lawa gila kan? I rasa it's so
ethereal.
Yeah. What do you call it? Macam it looks like a painting.
It looks like those old Southeast Asian paintings or like old photographs. Yeah, in a horror movie.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Those old Chinese paintings, like
Yeah, yeah.
in the old dynasties. The editing is so good. So props to Azim Mahayuddin. He is now my current favorite local photographer. I absolutely adore his work. His work is reminiscent to this photographer I adore from Korea. Do you know Cho Gi-sok?
No, I don't know Chugiso.
So Cho Gi-sok is like Korean royalty in terms of photography because he has shot with all the big K-pop idol names, and he, for me, reinvented creative direction for K-pop comebacks. Like he shot with Red Velvet, NCT, The Voice. We can just be out of context as to why we were laughing. Azim Mahayuddin really brought this collection to life, or he brought out the Alia B essence that I used to see in previous collections. And the muses this time for Alia B Cinema was Ika Fahana, which is so pretty, by the way. Like, I was talking to her the other day and I'm like, oh my god, she's so gorgeous.
She's
an actor.
Wow.
Also Amelia, who is, Queen Mother 8 Girl, People's Princess. The concept of this collection is Malaysian panggung and the theatre scene from the 70s to the 90s. Like, I don't know if you growing up, like for me, I used to go to Istana Budaya tengok theatre.
I've been there once. I watched Ombak Rindu.
Wow! Oh my gosh. That's like so recent. I think I remember when they were like having billboards of that play all the time. Kan?
Yeah.
Mini zaman Saloma, like they were having like
that glamour theatre. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get the image of the aesthetic.
Kind. They were inspired by the Saloma and the P. Ramlee reign at the point of time to emulate in this collection. I'm gonna take an excerpt exactly from the collection itself. Taking cues from the silver screen icons, the Alia B Cinema taps into the timeless image of beauty. As monochrome looks conquer this Raya season, the colour palettes will make your heart ache for more. Here you will uncover pieces in bold prints and textures and a romantic play on sheer and pastel tones with intricate details like the mermaid skirt embellishments and gold lace detailing. The Alia B cinema is guaranteed to be a staple in your closet for Raya and beyond. I can't get over the photography. Don't you think dia macam lain sikit from usual?
It's a not your stereotypical Raya photo shoot, that's for sure.
Betul. I would love to learn from Hazim ni. And yeah, my favourite piece is this one. Kebaya is my favourite type of baju Raya. If compared to either the baju kurung or the kebaya, I would choose a kebaya every time.
Honestly, yeah, I've seen you in a lot of kebayas and like different types of kebaya.
Macam jarang gila I pakai baju kurung.
True.
Tapi kalau baju kurung, I suka pakai yang modern atau yang labu sikit. Like the other day I wore. I don't know what that's called though.
Kain pelikat lala. That's not baju kurung. No, okay, not really.
A little bit of backstory for the kebaya. It's originated in the 15th century masa the Majapahit Empire in the Eastern Java, who we now know as Indonesia. And then dulu it was a tailored blouse worn over the traditional kemban torso wrap, but evolved to include the peniti, jarum peniti, to fasten the blouse. In the Malaysian hemisphere, I think the kebaya is popularized by the Peranakan community, also known as the Baba Nyonya. It comprises from the descendants of the Chinese immigrants who arrived in the Malay Indonesian archipelago. Archipelago. We've had this conversation before. Archipelago Nusantara during the colonial era in the late 15th and 16th centuries. This year, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, Singapore and Thailand jointly submitted the kebaya traditional kebaya blouse to be included in the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO.
You know what? This morning, as I was doing, I'm gonna bleep this out, blur this out. I was like researching about kebaya and stuff, songke and stuff, and I actually just saw about like kebaya being submitted to UNESCO.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a collective joint Southeast Asian effort that they want to all submit it together to preserve the cultural history behind the kebaya.
And I feel like kebaya is such a tall tale sign of like, oh, this is Southeast Asian derived.
Betul. While I was researching the kebaya tu, I nampak this Dutch woman on the Wikipedia, by the way, who was wearing like kebaya tau, like when they were settling into our country, diorang pun pakai kebaya. But then there was like a difference in status between the Dutch women that were wearing versus the natives. The Dutch women that were wearing it pakai a lot of lace. Like a lot of lace was integrated into the kebaya versus our traditional one that was just like one kain, like kain linen or cotton.
Yeah, and then usually we buat sulaman in our kebaya.
Betul. This is reminding me of that kebaya that I saw. But I love that it's blue and I love that it's lace. I think it has two elements that I absolutely love when I think of like nak buat baju.
I think that I can see the Dutchiness of it. Like, you know how like the blue and white is like, like ceramics in is Amsterdam the country or the city?
City.
What's the country called? Holland,
Amsterdam.
Belanda.
Oh my god. Can we just double check?
Okay. No, we're losing brain cells actually.
Netherlands. Macam Holland. Holland is the old name. Yes.
Yeah. In Netherlands, their ceramic pottery is like that blue and white glaze.
Betul.
I can see that reminiscence and that Netherland-ishness.
Yeah, the Belandaness of it all.
Yeah, the colonialism influence in this kebaya, this specific piece.
Right.
Yeah.
And also it's basuh pinggan friendly. You see how
You sure it's basuh pinggan friendly?
Kan it macam there's like an opening halfway, so the kain will be like
no, but it's like
next
flared.
to the sink. Tapi unless you put your elbows in the sink, takkan ni.
Oh, so like the kain will like because the sink
bawah.
and then ditahan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this love the cutting. Alabi for 2024. My favorite piece is this orchid ensemble. Like, tell me the first thing you think of when you see this.
It does look like an orchid.
Yes, tapi macam the pleats is so reminiscent of like please kan. I love that.
It's very how do you take traditional pleating into a modern, but yet a very cultural way of doing it.
Kan.
Yeah.
One thing about Alia is her fabric manipulation is so good all the time. So macam, you know, this could have gotten south very quickly, tapi the way she put it into place is so perfect.
And we know what I liked about this is that she has this peplum on the top part right here. You know, she could just cut that out
Betul.
and just made that into a smooth edge, you know.
Yeah.
It's sewn in, right?
Yeah.
But I like how she did that, and it gives a bit more of that naturalness and organicness. Because the thing is, you know, it's already like very organic pattern.
Yeah.
But that ruffles on top really adds to that organicness onto it. I really like that.
Me too. The blue is like so striking. Again, Azim Mahyudin is the one that did the photography for this collection as well. In this collection, she highlights that they use liquid satin, shimmer cotton, and pleats gorget, which I'm assuming is this part. The kind of pleats that they're using here. This is the full macam editorial.
Oh, okay. That is actually very pretty.
Kan?
Put the picture up here.
Sumpah lawa.
And I also love the most right hand side. This piece, it looks like that plant.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That plant.
Yang macam tu kan? Lepas tu ada yang the batang. I don't know what.
It's red, right? That
yes.
thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks exactly like that.
Picture of that plant right here.
Yes. Once we figure out what to type on Google when we search for it.
It'll be like some weird name like Tyrannosaurus Discora or whatever.
Yeah. Another kind of kebaya that I only recently have learned to love after watching Gadis Kritik is the kebaya jagan. And I can see the styles trickling down onto ready to wear for this year's season. We're definitely going to see more of Mandarin collars in kebaya. Fun fact, I actually masa pergi Bromor itu, I ada beli kebaya jagan style with Mandarin collar. Tapi the kain batik sebiji dengan Malaysian Airlines punya kain batik tu. So, I want to wear that today, tapi I tak jadi. Tapi dia tak ada kain, so I don't know what to pair it with.
So you only have the top?
Yeah.
Bukan the kain also is batik what?
Yeah. Tapi macam to find the exact print macam susah. Faham tak?
Oh, faham.
Like Mandarin collar, and then it wraps macam
it goes
yeah,
sideways.
it goes this way, and then you tie it. I hope to see more Mandarin collars like.
Back to episode 3 again. I am also a big fan of Mandarin collar baju Melayu, you know. It's either Teluk Belanga or Mandarin collar.
Mandarin collar is it.
Even for men's, I think we can have a separate episode about this, but just to gloss over it, is that like contoh like baju batik, right? Baju batik Indonesia is one thing is cheap.
Yes.
And it's comfy.
Yes.
And the pattern is very nice. Batik Indonesia is always nice.
Yeah, they just do Raya better than us.
Yeah.
Accessorization, for me, like I will buy the baju kurung first and then think of what to accessorize it with. So it's nice to see brands this year terus incorporate accessories as part of the ensemble. For example, I've seen like selendang already attached to the baju kurung, like this brand here, Jarialana KL. My favorite accessory in kebayas is the wrap around the kebaya.
Yes. It's like a do you call it like a belt-ish?
You call it an angkin waist sash.
Angkin waist sash.
Yeah.
And I think also like Javanese men, Balinese men also wear that.
Kan.
When they wear.
This is basically Southeast Asian corset lah.
Yeah.
Kan, untuk ketatkan the waist. And dia memang akan make your kebaya look nicer.
It does slim the waist down.
Betul.
For sure.
Yeah. And one more collar to highlight is the Peter Pan collar that I've been seeing going around in local brands such as Say. For their memoir 90s An collection, they've had like these accentuated collars for their kebayas. Tapi lawa though.
Very
childlike and very 90s.
Very Margiela.
Very Margiela actually. This is very October.
Speaking of Say, their bags and shoes are selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we have to make that Malaysianized. They're
Selling
selling like
putu
piring.
mayam.
Almost there.
Other than Say, I also perasan Petit Moire. Do you know that brand?
Petit Moire, yes, I do know Petit Moire.
Baju diorang pun ada accentuated Peter Pan collar, which was actually popular in the 1920s. So that's interesting. Oh my god, that makes sense why it's popular in the 1920s. Kan Margiela
Yeah.
1920s inspired kan, the recent show.
Tapi usually puasa, Ramadan will be like so hot,
Mm.
but Raya petang, it'll rain.
And that nap
Oh,
is
that nap.
extraordinary.
And then you wake up, you have a stomachache because you eat too much rendang.
Yeah, and then you still want to eat after that.
Yeah, and then you still want to eat, and then malam tu makan Maggi.
Yes. Malam tu makan leftover ketupat semua.
You know.
Girl, I'm thinking about that Raya nap and I want it right now. The short sleeve kebayas. Have you seen those?
Short sleeve kebaya.
I suka gila this kind.
Is it like 3/4 or?
No, it's like,
Like
short
sleeveless?
sleeve.
I've never seen that.
Kind. I think we're definitely gonna see more short sleeve kebayas this season.
Mm-hmm.
Things are getting hotter. Climate change is running towards us.
Yeah, speaking of climate and clothing, right? So since Raya is very like, how should I say it? Like it's very cultural, very traditional wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you come to think about it, right, the clothing of our ancestors are suited to our climate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how, but our ancestors are so smart.
Yeah, like I know it sounds like kind of dumb from a 20-year-olds in a
Yeah.
car speaking about it, but like you have to we're taking a step back and just being grateful our ancestors did that,
Kan? They knew Malaysia is panas.
Yeah, they're like, there's a reason why baju Melayu is like kind of like oversized and biggie,
Yeah.
and then they also predicted the trend that oversized is gonna be like the it thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, 19th century,
Yeah.
like
know.
Majapahit, you got that right.
No, for real. Macam you got it right. This is the vibes I want to exude this Raya. To wrap up this final segment of our episode 5, we have come up with...
We just created it.
we literally came up with this 5 minutes ago. It's called Heavy Tens, where we give tens when tens are due.
10 tens across the boards.
We want to highlight a brand that we have both loved for a very long time.
Yep.
Which is...
Anabu.
Yes.
Anabu. Jeez, I don't know where the ain came from. This year, Anabu has come up with a 95-piece collection, which
Wow.
includes men, women, and kids.
Kids.
And the campaign is called Tumbo, or growth in English. It's about, growth and evolving, learning, and thriving.
Yes. Yeah.
And in their campaign, they had a video where they had wayang kulit,
Yep.
which is a traditional kind of like show performance with puppets
Yes.
behind an oil lamp.
Yes.
Yeah, it's famous in Southeast Asia, and one of the whole general show was about like healing and growing and becoming better.
Yes.
And I think that really translated well into their pieces for this collection. For example, for their men's, they have the Terus Baju Melayu, and Terus means going forward,
Yeah.
And it is a 2-buttoned Mandarin collar also, with pesa and a inert front pocket, and it's made from the material is tencel, so it's very organic.
And light.
Yeah, and the whole collection does like, it's very earth tony too. There's that off-white, there's the green, like olive green, there's black, and then there's like the
Grey.
blue and the grey. And there's also like some collections that are, it's like pink, and some pieces are also like brownish a bit.
Oh.
Yeah. And for women, my favorite piece is the Terus Tumbuh Kebarong.
Yes.
So a kebarong is like a looser version of a kebaya, and it's more like panjang.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the kebaya and the baju kurung.
Yeah. So kebarong.
Period. Whoever came out with that, ate that.
You ate that.
Yeah.
That's tens across the board for you, right there.
Yes.
And it is also made out of rayon blend, so
That's comfortable.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. And one of the description for the kebarong is that it signifies the ease with which one can adapt to change while still preserving the richness of tradition. And I think in this collection we can see how, it's still cultural, it's still traditional, but you can still see the modern takes of it, how they're slowly pushing this the boundaries of tradition
Yeah.
while still respecting the culture.
Yeah. I I went to the showroom, and we'll go after this because Asad wants to go shopping. Vlog coming soon. The place itself was very thematic, and they had like a garden at the back, so it was like,
Ooh.
wow, very on brand with their current collection. So we're gonna see that soon.
That said, Shukran Jazilan
We wish you a safe Ramadan ahead. Selamat Hari Raya from us.
to you, maaf zahir dan batin. Dari kami sekeluarga, dari keluarga Tabby Talks.
Yes.
So don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube
Spotify.
and Apple Podcasts.
Till then.